song, nothing but bluebirds from now on. Hey, Bashers, and how many padri fili spiritu santi? It's a twist on Sunday Mass. We're going to be going live. I'll go that way. I'll take the side road. I'm telling you, there is a very strange percentage of people that do not know how to pass you. And I think it goes by the country you come from. For example, we pass right on the street, you stay to the right. Sounds good, right? Sounds like a good idea. A lot of people don't do that. And a lot of people are just brain dead and on their phones. Now I'm holding a gimbal. Hey, Bashers. And I'm in beautiful downtown Long Island City. It's such a beautiful day. I had a lot of errands to run, and I was trying to figure out, well, let's mix it up a little bit. It is 90 some odd degrees here in New York City. So I figured, listen, I can't do my usual bashabouts because I have to have surgery. And tomorrow I'm going to get cleared for the surgery, for the anesthesia and all that stuff, because they have to repair my meniscus. So, well, it's feeling pretty good today. It's not the same every day. Um, I have a slight gimp, and stairs are not my friend, to say the least, especially going down them. Up them is kind of okay. So I'm going to walk to the East River and grab a beer and sit down. Hopefully, it won't be too crowded down there. And since it's the first really hot day, it probably will be. Um, well, we'll see. It's not so big a jaunt. Man, it is hotter than blazes out. Uh, let me show you. Let me flip it around. Here's Long Island City. There's St. Mary's right over there. And show you the town as I walk there. I live about 2.5 blocks from the East River. And so it's a nice walk. And I will take you with me. Who's here today? Everybody say hello. Hey, there's Melly. See, those types would not survive 5 minutes in London. Oh, I know. Footpath etiquette is now. There's everybody. Okay, let me say hi to everybody. Andrew with $5. Enjoy the show and upload. Thank you, Andrew. Thumbnail almost looks like a photo. It almost does, right? Happy Sunday Mass, Father Dirk. Melly Z. Kevin Lanson's here. Martin Bronson. Oh, thanks, buddy. Hey, Robbinsbird. Hey, we miss you. How are you? Hey, Fergal, good as I'm up early. Have a wonderful time, Dirk. I've got your pictures. I got them. Series 5 from Venice. I will show those on Speedy Tuesday. Dave Fahrenheit 451. Thank you, buddy, for upvoting. Time flies. Hey, time flies. Hey, Tesh is here. Ray. Hey, Ray. Animal Power. Joe the Farm. Handsome Joe. Naproxen is your friend. You know, I've been using ibuprofen, 800 milligram Advil's been my hey time flies. Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much. I mean, it sucks. Just sucks. Those, yeah, it's just so shitty. Hey, Drooby Doo, I see you. Hey, Ginge, great. Queen's Gal's here. Hello, bro. That's my sister. Hey, Bashers. It's summer like. Yes, it certainly is very summer like. I didn't bring my sunglasses either because I wouldn't be able to read the screen. Yeah, my last big bash about was when I met up with my sister when I took you guys to my hometown of Jamaica, beautiful downtown Jamaica, Queens, um, which I seem to be there more often than I would like for dragon activities, which is not fun. Um, man, it is blazing hot. I am wearing shorts, and I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, but not for long. So, how's everybody today in the bash reverse? So yeah, I'm just going to go down to the East River and I'm going to plot myself. Hopefully, there'll be a spot for me to set up and just have a beer with you guys on Sunday Mass. So if you sent any pictures in today for the regular Sunday Mass, I will honor this on Tuesday because I'm directly on YouTube today. I can't use StreamYard and have all those fun features that we normally have. Anybody else didn't say hello? Say hello now. Great to see you. wearing a hat. I know, right? I don't usually wear a hat. I'm done with hats, but it's so hot. I thought I'd get the crap blazed out of me. Clip on sunglasses. Hello, baby. Uh, cute little dachshunds. So I'll show you. This was the first culprit. Ready? So when I moved into this neighborhood, it was just a bunch of small little houses and the mafia. Oh, believe me, I wish they were still here. And this was the first criminality. This is called the City Lights building. It went up in '98. And then it was followed by this monstrosity. And that's where I got my cat Bruce. Rose and I, we caught all the cats. Something like 21 of them in total. Got them all farmed out, except for one because we couldn't catch him, and that was Bruce. So I kept Bruce, but he was so many doggies out today. He was so feral that he never really wanted to be my friend. So I had him for 18 years, and he was a good boy. He would sit on my desk and stare at me. And he didn't want. Laverne wanted to be friends with him, but he just didn't want anything to do with her. It's kind of a shame, but the feral life. It's amazing how in the animal kingdom that'll do that. It's just ingrained once they get set in a certain way. That's just it. So yeah, wearing the. I was wearing the Milgauss all day today, and then I just decided to just switch it up and put on the first Omega in space. I don't know. I just felt like changing it. But I got some really great pictures. I forgot how beautiful in direct sun the Milgauss crystal is. It's just so beautiful, just so pretty. So maybe I'll get a coffee and then a beer. I'm not going to make this a super long one because I'm afraid of doing more damage because guys know me. I just don't have time to stop. Uh, so I just don't want to put damage because once I get cleared, I have to have the surgery within 2 weeks. That's how it works. So tomorrow I go in for chest X-ray, blood tests, and meanwhile I just had all that done for surgery 6 months ago when I had my appendix taken out. But whatever, what better? I don't like being knocked out. I'm not looking forward to it. It's not my thing. How's the audio and video quality? Now, my DJI mic is not working with this new iPhone, and I have to get to the bottom of it. I do not know why. I had it all set up and I did a test. I did a couple of different things. Something's got to get updated, and I think it's the DJI mic probably needs to get its firmware updated. So I'm just using my AirPods. Is audio and video okay? Oh, good. Excellent. Thanks, Droopy Droopy Doo. So here we go. This is what you want to see, right? So here's a sad thing, right? There's the Skyline. There's the new Hancock Tower, which is super ugly and looks like it belongs in Chicago. There's the United Nations. There's the Trump World Tower. That's one Vanderbilt. And you know what you can't see anymore? You can't see this. And that is the tippity top of the Chrysler Building. And here's the latest horror, because Kathy Hochul and her band of merrymen, they are knocking down the Hyatt Hotel, which straddles the Chrysler Building, the most beautiful skyscraper in the world. And on one side, you've got that giant One Vanderbilt, which is not an ugly building, but they are going to be building a building that is almost twice as tall as that in front of the Chrysler Building, which means they are effectively erasing the Chrysler Building from the New York City skyline. You will only be able to see it from inside Manhattan when you approach it. You will no longer get to see that glittering Art Deco masterpiece as you arrive into the city over a bridge on the LIE on the way into the city to the tunnel. It is being eradicated forever. And it has been approved, but it doesn't make any sense to me because the entirety of New York City is furious and nobody wants that. Let's see. None of this stuff existed. These are the gantries that used to couple the trains to boats. to bring goods and services out to Long Island or into Manhattan if you were a farmer. And this was all dead bodies, rats, and debris. And while it's beautiful, I have to say that I don't use it much. You guys, you've been here a couple times with me. Um, when my dingadong, when my beautiful dog was alive, we used to come down here when it was new, and she refused to go over the grate. I'll take you down this way because it's cool. Here's a staircase, so forgive me. I'm going to go kind of slow because I cannot fathom the fact that my meniscus doesn't work. I still try to do stuff that I think I should be doing, even though I know I can't. Dingo would not walk over this grate because her nails would be stuck in it. But they did a pretty job, right? It's very pretty here. And that's great. And there's, now you can vaguely see it coming in there. The Empire State, the Chrysler Building. The Empire State Building is over there, which is much, much larger than the Chrysler Building. Chrysler Building is 77 stories, I believe. But there it is. We get a good view of it. There she is. She's going to be completely obscured by this new building that's going up. And it's, of course, a hideous design. 'Cause everything's just one big glass block. Yeah. So it's boring. That's boring. I'll go over to, I think it's called Otto Manelli's. Whatever the vendor is over there, I'll grab a beer and then we'll sit down and have a chat. I'll point to, this stuff is pretty. It's very pretty. Take us over to the shore and point the camera at the sunset. The sunset's not till 8 o'clock. Now this is what used to be where the ferry sleep is. Of course, so I'm not thinking, but I got to be very careful on these stairs because I'm broken. It's funny. I'd never been under anesthesia before, and when I finally did do it, it's kind of nothing. Until I found out afterwards that it wasn't kind of nothing because they couldn't get the thing out. So that makes you a little trepidatious for the next go around. Didn't think it would be that quick. Uh-uh. He's a little too old to suck that bad. I could understand if he was a kid, and he's just getting his skills together on guitar and you know, getting the nerve up to perform in front of people. But that guy's like 50, and he's noodly, noodly, noodly. Yeah, not to be mean, but it's my business. It's very pretty over here. Yeah, like I was the only guy that lived here. Now it's massive progress, right? Get off my lawn. It is wonderful, but they can all have it. Let the let the kids enjoy it. I want a simpler life, a kinder life, a gentler life. But I have to be near water because I've never not been here. I don't know how people live landlocked. Yeah, I've never had to experience it other than visiting. I don't even ever think I've been to a landlocked place. I've never been to Kansas or Wyoming. I mean, Chicago's got lakes that are like oceans. I don't know if I've ever been. What's the most landlocked country you've ever been to? Oh, Gabbery. Oh, thanks, buddy. Gabbery, Gabbery. Do you watch Pulled and Bankrupt, Gabbery? I'm not going to get specific here because I value the Bashadum privacy. But watch it. Watch the latest Pulled and Bankrupt. I love him, and I think he's one of the greatest YouTubers ever. The stuff he gets up to. Oh, it smells great here. It smells like the beach. Is this sick, right? It's my hometown. And it is magnificent. Don't get me wrong, as much as I tell you how I can't wait to get the hell out of here. It is, and it will always be New York for me. You know, I'm proud of this town. I'm disappointed in this town. Um, but I think that happens as you get older. Look at that beautiful baby. Hello, baby. There's a lot of cute dogs here. Oh, this place is hot. I think that there's a table for me. Yeah, it's Otto Manelli's. I'm gonna read all the comments. It's just so bright, and I apologize that I'm not reading them right now. And I definitely don't want to go near a DJ. Oh Lord, this is a cool place to sit. But I gotta go grab something first because I'm parched. I did have a lot of coffee. I'm not gonna get a coffee because I got so much coffee. Becky Brown coffee. I slip once in a while, so I'm not gonna go water and coffee. Water. Could go for some water. I like. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna get popped. Where's the mute on this thing? Hold on. I mean, fuck it. They'll just demonetize this for commercials. Big deal. Big deal. What is the line? To give it all, got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Greatest string section in a disco song. Robbie Williams stole it for Millennium. There's a line to get beers. Oh, you got pitches of beers. It's fun. I'm alone, so I won't be doing that. Getting on the line for beer. All right, whatever. Let them pop me. Just a copyright for merch. It is magnificent. Thank you, Robin. I know. I feel the pain jerk. I also keep trying to do things I shouldn't be doing anymore, but go figure. They're old enough to vote. It's all good. Yeah, I'm old, not dead. Agreed. Andrew, Gabri with 50 euros. Wow. Really king. Thank you so much. You couldn't get the thing out, just relax in bed. What's that mean? Oh, Ray's here. It's great. Thank you, buddy. Nashville wrapped up at Skyline too. Used to be so beautiful. Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, I guess New York is probably the barometer by which all that followed. And this since Nashville had a gorgeous skyline. Chicago, Dubai, Kuala Lumpur. I mean, they were all in competition for New York, and New York is now that new Hancock building is just so ugly. Looks like the Borg cube came here and dropped something off. Look at that. We're gonna do that. Progress. Let's make things ugly. Jojo making a sad face right now. Audio and video good. As long as it stays good, I'm fine. I'm not gonna go too far. Oh, Donna. Something if the price is right. Donna was the queen. This bad girl's out. Incredible. What's your favorite Donna Summer song? I wanted to redo a metal version of not Bad Girls, the other one. That would have been a great one. He's got so many bases. This line's moving pretty quick. But we moved so fast and then it just stopped. I should have just brought a couple of beers in a bag. That would have been a smart idea, right? Beep, beep. It's like one gang that's picking up the whole bag and strolls. Keep the kids off the beer line. Must take cash. It is against the law to not take cash. Bills say for all debts, public and private. Completely illegal. Okay, let's see. What's the what do I want? I want a Stella. Because I'm a pedestrian. I haven't pointed up my nose because I don't want to, put people who don't want to be on the interwebs. And just how that works. Uh oh, this is the video bad because the viewers went down by a lot. I know I'm just in a bad spot because I'm trying to get this beverage going, and then I'll go on my merry way. I apologize for that. Let me know if the audio got super crap. On the MacArthur Park, yeah, oh yeah. I don't know girls go to bad girls go everywhere. I honestly, I know the first album and then his other big hits. Those middle albums I don't know very, very well. You know? Hi, can I just have a Stella? Uh-oh. All right. Mind. How about, can I get urban fries? Take a whole garden fry. What were you want to drink? Can I get two McDonald's in a can? Stella's dead. What's up? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Thank you. That looks good. I said that good. Thank you so much. I'm out of here. Want a water or what? $12 in New York, $2 in Italy. I'm gonna get away from the this stuff. I'm sure I already got popped. I'm sure the Jacques Morali and people popped me. Ask for a spread select. I could make one in my house. I certainly have selects in my house. All right. Is this a restaurant? Oh, anybody could sit here, right? Well, I don't know. Let me flip it. Yeah, everybody's just sitting here. Yeah, front row. Let me get that pole out of the way. There you go. How's that for a view, kids? It's pretty great. I'll move in closer later once the front row becomes available. Cheers, Feshers. If there's ever a day for, oh my God, it's hot. Crap. Yikes. The, let's see now. Can I read this? Let's put it here. That's 10 times worse. Wow, it's great. Holy crap. Uh, Speaking of beer, I went to the store recently to buy some cider. I was asked for ID. Oh, that's cute. And said to the young man, I am old enough to be your mom. He looked at my ID and replied, my mom is not as old as you, but she'd be monkey. Hey, Steve McTree. No, hey, man, it's a party now that you're here. Melly, I haven't been carded in this century. Guess I'm not as pretty as I was. It's a good spot, right? Perfect spot. Andrew, I was shocked. I don't usually carry ID. America. If you don't carry ID, you get in trouble. You have to zoom. So, ever since I got because I don't drive, ever since I, uh, I got the passport card, it's, that's the way to do it. I look like some kind of terrorist. Yeah, I have an Irish one too, which is pretty cool. That stays with me, I don't gotta do that. I only use that to get in the blue lane in airports. Yeah, I'll get a little bit of color here, which is nice. Yeah. There was no way I could have stayed in on the studio when today is just as spectacular a day as it is. It's absolutely glorious out here. So, let me show you the view a little bit. So, we're looking at the United Nations. There's a great view of the Chrysler Building there. And so you can't tell because of the angle we are, but so that is the Pan Am Building, now known as the MetLife Building. That is actually behind the Chrysler Building by like one block. Because that's on Park Avenue, and the Chrysler Building is on Lexington. So, and One Vanderbilt is also before the MetLife Building. Oh, I got from. I'm going. Oops, sorry. Sorry. I got a big table, so maybe some people will want to join. That is their prerogative to do so. It is so bright here. Let me try to see if I'm zooming that. There you go. It's one of the ferries going by. Give you a little glimpse-rooney. It'll be a lot nicer when the sun starts to go down. Oh, God, it's hot. Crap. It wasn't anywhere near this hot in Italy when I was there. It's actually quite cool. That's should I face the other way? If I do, I really won't be able to see anything at all. It's cold and wet here, oh, is it? I was watching a little bit of Sheen's party last night, which if I were he, I would have turned around and left because it felt so not like a party. It just felt like a terrace where people were outside smoking and drinking. Um, but like there was a chance they weren't going to get in. But it looked cold. It looked pretty cold there. I just couldn't imagine him at a thing like that. I guess he was just trying to be cool to his friends who were really excited about a party. But I had other stuff to do, so I didn't see the end of it. There's a guy on a jet ski. Shit, it's going fast. I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah. I think that is super illegal, by the way. I don't think you're allowed to jet ski in, I don't think that's allowed. There's definitely some kind of rule about doing that for sure. I'll put the camera up so yeah, you have to sit through that railing, right? Just say stupid. Ah, that's pretty good. So everybody identify who's ever here and say hi and where you are if I don't know. I really can't see shit. I might move locations because even though this is beautiful, and I should take my hat off so I get some color. I shouldn't have. I won't have that much to drink because I have to have a blood test. I made, and I'm not going to eat dinner tonight. I'm going to have something very like a salad or something because I made chilaquiles for brunch today. The black bean varietal, really, really good. It's the only way to get Paul to eat tortilla chips. He doesn't like corn chips. But when it's covered in salsa and sour cream and cheese and beans, then it's quite fun. Eh? Maybe if we can fix this brakes. Nope, it's at maximum brightness. Maybe this is just insane. It was 10 degrees. Oh gosh. Get a nice wide brimmed cowboy hat. Imagine me in a cowboy hat. I would be like, go straight to the gay bar. Look like one of the village people. Not really into. The only thing I'm into are my winter skull caps. Just like even baseball hats. I have so many of them. I'm just gonna get rid of them. This one obviously I wore to death because it was my dad's. So therefore, because he didn't have any nice watches to leave me, he just wasn't into it. Sucks. Makes no sense. But not everybody's into the watch game. Did anybody get their AP swatch? Is there anybody who watches our show that has waited online and got one? Is there? I mean, I think Timmy went. I'm not sure. The last couple of days have just been nuts, so I haven't had a chance to really catch up on everybody's stuff. So I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I'll finish this beer and I'll walk further down because it's just too hot to sleep. I can't do that much walking because I'm a gimp. Is that a bad word? Are you not allowed to say that? Is it insult gimps all over the world? They're like a gimp population that they're like, we don't like that word. We want to be called temporarily disabled. He didn't leave watches, but he did leave memories. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Wear shorts with a cowboy hat. I mean, a cowboy hat. In order to pull off a cowboy hat, you have to be one, a man of a certain stature. You have to kind of look like Tom Selleck or Sam Elliott or John Wayne or any of the great cowboys. You know, when you see these little sprites wearing their, hey, who's saying hi? I can't see. That's the problem. It's colored. I can't see. Hey, Mark and Brooklyn. Hey. Um, yeah, if you're a little sprite, you know, it's kind of like a weird thing. It's like all the country music guys always have their hats glued onto it. Brett Michaels has a cowboy hat glued to his head, which is terrible. It's hot. I'm not exactly sure of the exact degrees, but when I left the house, it was 92. That's hot. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius. I'll have to get I need to get my Celsius act together. I know 32 is zero. I know that. And I know that boiling water is 100, which would be 212, correct? Because 212 Fahrenheit is when water boils, so I'm assuming 100 degrees Celsius is boiling, which makes sense. Zero freezing, 100 boiling. Makes sense. That's what happened. Here comes the ferry. Okay, got audio now. Uh, well, they already popped me for Gloria Gaynor. I see I hit the mute button because I couldn't see the screen. I don't know how anybody enjoys that music. It's actually right here. It's not far. I thought it was much further. Meanwhile, Machine was on Arriva going across the lagoon, past the Giudecca, goes to San Giorgio, and his signal never crapped out. Because Venice is completely wired, and New York City is not. Isn't that stupid? It's crazy. I even made sure I wore the same shirt in the thumbnail. I know I use AI for that, and man, I've been in such war with AI lately. It's got so many bad things associated with it. What are you gonna do? When it's fully implemented, I'll be dead. Unless they figure out how to download our Neuralink. I want to show you this. I don't think I've ever taken you guys here. And if I did, it was quite a while ago. This thing is absolutely sublimely beautiful. By the time the sun is coming down, the picture at this time is harsh. Using signal because we're. All right, I'll just go the other way, back to civilization. But this, where I'm standing right now, this used to be all just mafia dead bodies and debris. It was completely. There was a New York Daily News printing press, and okay, so obviously the signal's not great here. See, New York, you don't even want to have a beautiful evening walkabout because you won't give them. And it's not like there's a zillion people here sucking up the bandwidth, which happens. But this is what I wanted to show you. That's pretty. Somebody's gonna take a wedding photo. It's perfect. This is beautiful here. This is we're still on the East River, but there's a piece, a little inlet that goes into its Queens in Brooklyn. This is pretty here, right? Oh, there's a wedding. Oh, okay. That's cute. Do a wedding here instead of paying for a stupid catering hall. No one should do that. If you're gonna get married, take all that money and buy yourself a house instead of spending $100,000 on a party. What a colossal waste of money. Unless you're sponsored. I don't know what this is, but I sense there's a lot of kids here. This is beautiful. We walk down the grass. On the grass. To be very careful. Going down is not fun. Going down is treacherous. This is the inlet now. That's Brooklyn right there. I won't make go right back. Yeah, it's pretty. It's just not my town anymore. You did a beautiful job, though. It looks great. All right. Is there anywhere you guys want me to go? If you know the area very well, I mean, just keep in mind that I am a little bit limited in my. Hey, if they had those scooters here, I would grab one. But for some reason, they're not legal here. I just don't have the ability at the moment until I get this thing fixed. And that's going to be, so if I get the surgery like right away, it's 6 to 8 weeks. Uh, he said 6 to 8 weeks, crutches to court because he's a sports doctor. So I guess I could be back on the court. I'll be back on the basketball court, which would be amazing because I've never been on one. Happens. I've done everything my whole life to avoid the basketball court in school. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Oh wow. I don't even know where I am because all of this is brand new. They built all of this within the last like 3, 4, 5 years. They built an entire adjacent town to where I live. And it's insanely expensive. You might as well be in Manhattan. That's no fun, right? Okay. We're walking. We're walking here. 56th Avenue. That never existed before. It does now. Hello, pretty puppy. There's another park here. I had no idea. Wow. Wow. Oh, the whole inlet, huh? Oh, that's cool. You can with Hunters Point South Park. Oh, look at this. Well, it's pretty cool. Is that a dead end? No, it's gotta be. Oh gosh, the whole place reeks of weed. Look, okay, thank you. But I have a feeling it's gonna stop. Yeah, go ahead and show off with your perfectly chiseled physique. How dare you? That's a cool building. Look at this. Look at the size of this monstrosity. That's in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, which used to be so charming. It was Polish, and there were great little shops and very reasonably priced restaurants, very authentic Polish. It was wonderful. And yeah, they're all replaced with you know, super Michelin star wannabe properties. Look at this. How far does this go down? Wow. I didn't know anything about this. It's actually pretty cool. I'm seeing this for the first time with you guys. This is the inlet. That's the Pulaski Bridge right over there. Very cool. Huh. I'm assuming that there's a way to exit this from the north. From the south, I should say. Turn myself around. Oh, look at that. That is that warehouse that we're looking at right now. That is like the Jamaican Music Building. A lot of bands used to rehearse in there. Blondie, Television, I believe Talking Heads, Iggy and the Stooges. It was very famous. It's on Box Street in Brooklyn. And I don't know what it is now, but like a lot of New York properties, they were dilapidated, and falling apart. And there's, porn and hookers and drugs everywhere. So landlords would start leasing out their buildings to aspiring bands and dance troops. And you get a place. A lot of people lived in them, like Madonna, Metallica, Anthrax, a lot of those artists. It's actually not a bad looking building for a new building. Soon to be replaced by an overpriced. Yeah, of course, Joe. It's all that. It's all that. That will go too. When James Garner was doing the Rocket Files, he had knee surgery every single summer, but he didn't take enough time to heal. Oh, really? Ugh, James, I love James Garner. Oh my God. Hey, guy scares Molly. See, yeah, it should. Video skipping, huh? Sound back. Um, James Garner is a man's man. I don't know a man that doesn't love James Garner. I don't know a woman that doesn't love James Garner. It's just, and apparently one of the nicest people ever. He's from Oklahoma. I think his real name is Baumgartner. Hey. Um, and his best friend was Julie Andrews. They met on the Americanization of Emily, and they just became best pals. He was married, she was married. There's never any hanky panky. Even though, imagine those two beautiful people. Eesh, you know, I mean, you look up man and woman, and that's their pictures. Beautiful people. Um, no, they were just best pals forever and ever and ever. And he'll go down as one of the good guys, one of the nice guys. Just terrific. Uh oh. Look at that down there. It says, look what it says down here. I didn't know she had a business. Here, that's the joke. That's the joke. I've never been here ever. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is so tricky. Now I get it. This right here, this building that I said was attractive ish, used to be the Fink Bread Factory. Joe, if you're still around, do you remember Fink Bread? Fink Bread was the official bread of all the diners in New York City. So if you got a sandwich or a grilled cheese or whatever, what have you, that's a real New York accent. What have you, um, you would get it on Fink Bread, and this is where Fink was located. There it is. That was the Fink Bread Factory. Wow. What the hell is it now? Wow. Wow. That was Fink Bread. See, that's what I was joking about earlier. The Dragon Development Corporation. Ain't that a larf? See, like I know that these buildings aren't beautiful, but there is, a certain Art Deco New Yorkness to them. This is literally on the other side of the tracks because you're going to see, I'm going to take you over the tracks. Because we went around the back way. We went from the river to where the railroad crosses the Midtown Tunnel into Manhattan. Cement mixes, salt and pepper foods. Somebody broke in for whatever it is they do in there. This is going to let me out right where the tolls used to be. There are no more toll booths. I'm sure that's probably true all over the world because we do everything last, don't we? But when you got out of the Midtown Tunnel from Manhattan into Queens, you would wind up at the toll plaza, which now it's just all, they take, I guess, a digital imprint of what we have is called an Easy Pass. You put it in your window, or if you don't have one, they take a photograph of your license plate, which sounds like it can't be perfect to me. Like, what if you drive through there and you've got James Bond and you just flip your license plate? Free ride, right? And then, 20 feet away, you just flip it back. There's all kinds of ways to scam it, right? Okay. Now I'm sure I don't know where I am, but once I make a left, I will know. signal's still good. I mean, literally, I think I'm 4 blocks from my house, 54th Avenue. 54th. Okay. Huh. Oh, yeah, I sure am. I'm going to just stand here for a second because I'm out of the sun. Holy crap. That was too hot. Way too hot. So, okay, I know where I am. I've never been here in my life, even though I live literally 3 blocks away. It's on the other side of the tracks, literally. These are the train tracks here. The only way to get in front of them. Oh, wow. I thought it was going to take us much closer to the train tracks. Okay. Getting into my village in a minute. The village of Hunters Point. Soon forgotten. Everybody calls it Lick now. How gross is that? You guys live in Lick? Don't ever speak to me again. Look at this. Shades of old New York. Old carts. LOL's Grill. Pass. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Sorry about the unexciting trip around, but I'd never gone to that area. So I see that the only real way out is the other way. This you can go, but not without. That's the Pulaski Bridge that people are biking. I've biked over there, walked over it 100 times, 1,000 times, probably in the 37 years I've lived here. I'm not going to do it now. Yeah, that's the other thing. I had just started really getting back into biking after about a 6 year, kind of break. And was really looking forward to getting back on the bike. This crap happened. Blame it all on the dragon. It's all her fault. So I did it running for the train coming from court in the rain. So I was going to miss the train and I had to get back to Rose. So it was time for her a late lunch. And I slipped. Which totally sucked. Anybody want a dumpster or a skip? As you guys refer to it. I like skip. I say skip. It's in the skip at the end of the block. Okay, so this is where I used to go over the bridge. This bridge goes to Brooklyn. And there's a very, very famous, or there was a very famous club there called St. Vitus. St. Vitus is literally about 100, not even 50 yards from where I'm standing. I'll show you. I'll tell you who played there too. You won't believe it. You go up these stairs to the bridge. You walk along the bridge to the other side of the river, go down the same set of stairs, and you were at St. Vitus. Now, St. Vitus, Madonna played there, Metallica played there, Lady Gaga played there, everybody played there. Yeah. And this used to connect those gantries for goods and services to Long Island. And this is how you got everything from Manhattan or from Long Island to New York. And there is one passenger train a day that leaves from here. And this does not go to Jamaica Station. It's one of the only ones that does not. Um, but it's all that's left, literally. I have a picture of my high school girlfriend, Ro. Her dad is a Croatian rock star, and he moved to America. And he took a picture, like right down, like maybe 50 yards ahead of us, 25 yards ahead of us. And I've seen it online, and I still talk to her. We're still friends, and because she's great. And I always say, "Hey, you'll never believe it. like 19, whatever. I moved here in 1992. I said, you know that place where your dad took that picture? I said, she said, yeah. Yeah. There was no cell phones then. I said, I live right there. Now, I could go that way. Let me read some comments. See, I'm right by the skanky men's home. Sorry, skanky men's home, but you're a skanky men's home. So it's supposed to be a veterans home, which I totally salute them. But these guys they're pickpockets and thieves and drunks and they've always been a problem in Long Island City. And like, whatever. I try to be as helpful as I can to the people that definitely need it. The streets looks nice and clean. Some of them do. Okay, let me go. I can read everything now. Black Rock destroys everything. Yeah, he's one of them. Learn something new every day if you want to. Indeed. Soon to be replaced. Yeah, indeed. You remember Fink. Of course you do. Uh, Mass on the beach. Hey, Dave Fitzsimons. Looks like an area to open an after hours club. It used to be. There used to be some great shit here. Brigadier General Kashmir Pulaski. That's it. Polish nobleman and military commander. Yep. That's him. Back out on my rock. There you are, Ray Ray. Uh, hey, Fikey. I don't appreciate those benches you walked past. Well, let me read this. I lost it. Don't appreciate those benches you walk past with sections so that homeless can't lie down on them. We had those in my hometown. You should see what's worse. I will say this though. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm a pretty compassionate person, and I'll give my last $5 away. But we have this shelter here that no one. It's like the animals are running the asylum or the insane are running the asylum. These guys are all drunk and high as a kite. There's no programs for them, and that's not their fault. But it's right over here, and we've had a lot of break-ins and stuff. Um, there are ways administratively to handle that, and it's not their fault. Obviously, it's the fault of the people running the circus. But what Manhattan has done is when you're disgraceful, the subway vents where people used to lie down for warmth in the wintertime, they have now elevated them and made them spiky so you can't lay on it. That's fiendish. That's fiendish. Choose your own adventure, left to right. Remember those? Yeah, no. Uh, it was built to replace the outdated 49-year-old. Oh my God, Mark in Brooklyn. You're such a bad boy. So Vernon Boulevard, I'll take you there. We'll go that way. So on Vernon Boulevard, which is my main boulevard, there used to be a bridge, a wood bridge that went right across it, right to that building on Box Street. You are correct, sir. It's amazing. Make the city livable for everyone, especially for less fortunate. 1,000,000%. They're not doing that. They're doing the polar opposite. They're doing the polar opposite. Yeah. So now this little strip that right over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta put this right over here. Okay, is the Midtown Tunnel. That's where the tolls used to be. Yeah. Red Hook is the hot neighborhood. Yeah, I remember. Like I used to know people who were addicted to heroin that used to go to Red Hook to go pick up their stash. My band did on our Vivus Machina album, which is reissued and coming out at the end of the summer, um, remastered and re-envisioned. We did a photo shoot with an amazing photographer named James Stiles, who's a fashion photographer a la Philip Dixon. And he took us to the Brooklyn Navy Yards to a building that is no longer in existence. And that area was, phew. Now there's an IKEA there. So, listen, I'm tired of being the guy. I'm tired of being the guy that goes, remember when? Remember when pickles for a nickel? And I sound like Barbara. Oh my God, we go to Coney Island, get pickles for a nickel. Remember? And while that is reminiscent of better days, it's also curmudgeon-y, which I know I'm turning into one. That's why, i.e. the Great Escape Plan. Oh, by the way, this is called iFly. This is so expensive. This is called iFly. It's like $250 to do this. It's where you wear a suit and you get blown around, and you can um, pretend like you're flying. It's like you're in a big suit, and you get it's like a big fan, and you get blown around. And then somebody decided that, well, Long Island City's super rich now, because it kind of is. We need to put a really fancy gym. So this building got built. This was a taxi stand where all the yellow taxis were. Let's face it, the yellow taxi cab business is on its deathbed. The medallions that they had, those are the certificates for them to operate. Those were worth at one point $1 million. Now they're worth like $37,000. Somebody bought this place called Vibe Fitness. They built this. I know so many people who love to come here and work out. Apparently, it's great. This is Vernon Boulevard, and this is where the bridge was. Mark in Brooklyn, because you're a smarty. So there was a trolley system. There were cable cars, and they, just like San Francisco, and they went all the way up to Astoria, and the turnaround was right down there, 1 block away. And then you would get off, and everybody would walk across the bridge to Box Street, Vernon to Box. And they took that down, and they did indeed replace it with Lasky Bridge. The things you can learn on the iBashers Network. Yeah, you're a taxi driver. I'll take your way for all these cuts. This is not actually a crosswalk, so it's my fault. Now fuck it, I'm gonna go this way. I'm not really in the mood to be murdered. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Finally, there's gonna be some shade. Oof. It's brutal. Oof, it's hot. Okay, that's Brooklyn. Hey, gang. You can't see my gimp on camera. Huh? That's pretty good. Because it's pretty bad. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm moving and like swinging my right leg out just to get some propulsion. But yeah, the world's worst bagels, they suck. There's a really great new bagel spot that opened up. It's called Black Seed. But holy crap, I would never, ever, ever, if ever go there again. Because they are dicks. You heard it here live, kids. I went in there. Uh, Paul's mom was over. I forget, a couple of people were over. And they just opened. Everybody was like going there. I was like, oh, God. All right. Because my favorite bagels are Kobe Topi bagels. Anyway, long story short, I went in there. Oh, my God. Who's this crazy person? Roar of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. What are you, insane? Oh, my God. Roar of the tiger. Hey, gang, there's some hope for those veterans that have lost all hope with the VA. I know their sense of betrayal. You sure do, my friend, and understand why so many avoid the VA crisis line and then become statistic. I now have a great ally to reverse the horrific trend. Courage, indeed. And you know what? You're a hero. Holy crap, $100. Thank you very, very much. And listen, so I know so many incredible men and women who served our country so valiantly. who have been cast aside. I have one particular friend that was pretty much left for dead by them. And it's an uphill battle if you want to get any services now. And I've gone on record. And while I applaud, Gene and Paul and all the people that support wounded warriors, of course, but I think the simple fact that it needs to be done is a tragedy. It's a travesty that that the country that they served is not taking care of these proud men and women so valiantly. They did so much for our country, so many sacrifices. It's disgraceful that these third party organizations have to come in and supplement these people who gave life and limb for their country. When you come home, you're a hero. And yeah, you should. Well, we give astronauts parades and sports stars parades. Where are the where's the, where is every single veterans parade? We have a minor one. It is, we have a holiday, but it's hollow because these people need to be taken care of in the right possible way. I hear you, buddy. 100%. This is, oh yeah. So here, this new building that just got built, and it's, it's not super ugly, but that is where the turnarounds used to be. So right inside there, where when the trolleys came in and the trolleys turned around to go in the other direction, there was a giant disc in the middle of this street. The trolleys would come down Vernon Boulevard, turn around just like in San Francisco, and then go straight back the other way. It was pretty incredible. And I've only ever seen the remnants of it. Of course, I didn't live in that time, but beautiful stuff. And thank you for that, Roy the Tiger. Hey, fuck you. Oh my God, 119 NOK. Thank you, buddy boy. Thank you so much. Don't send your sons to finish what politicians start. Yeah, well, that's the thing about fighting for your country. Everybody would want to fight for their country if they felt that there was an actual threat to their country and there was an actual enemy. Everybody would want to do that. Not these made up wars to cover up sex scandal files and all these horrific crimes that these politicians commit. And what do? They blow smoke everybody's skirt by saying how great America is, and then they send their youngest, best and brightest to go get killed. Disgraceful. Like I always said that, like I wouldn't want to fight in a war, but I would feel if it was a just war. Like I understand, why we got involved in World War II officially because that what Japan did was fucked up. You know, what we did back to them was even more fucked up. But that's called an overreaction. By the way, this is my church. This is where I go light all the candles, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. This is St. Mary's. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful, beautiful church. We'll sit down where I can read. What's happening? I can't go into the shady park anymore because men without children are not allowed in there because everyone's a pedo. Everyone's a pedophile, so you can't go into the park unless you have a child with you. Which I don't know. You can't sit on a park bench. Sitting on the park bench. Let's all generalize. I used to sit in there all the time with my dog. I guess you can't go in there with your dog either. Even the dog park says no person's allowed unless accompanied by a dog. Oh shit, they're doing something to the park. Oh, look at that. Oh man. Boo. Guess they're fixing something. Gotta sit somewhere shady so I could read some of this stuff. Because I've come full circle. My leg is shot, by the way. I sit here. He never remembers me. I would say hello, but he doesn't. U.S. has used military force in over 100 foreign interventions since 45. That's for sure. Politicians and prisons are full of people that do things they're not supposed to do. I didn't do this right, but how do you feel about reducing cars in Manhattan? How do I feel about it? I think they should ban cars in Manhattan. I think it should be like Venice. That's honestly how I feel. I think New York needs to be taken back by bikers and pedestrians. We did this in my hometown in Bergen, and it works. I totally think that New York City should be a carless town. No trucks, no cars, ship it all in. Canada is contacting veterans and former RCMP and suggests medical assistance. Oh God, in dying to remove them. So that's sick. Don't send your sons to fish. Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, I mean, my God. Um, listen, um, if somebody punches you in the face, you need to punch them back, right? If somebody hurts your family, yeah, I think you should listen to who you're talking to. Most people think I'm not quite a commie, but I'm certainly a liberal Democrat. But I've got a lot of conservative ideas too. I think if somebody, somebody R'd or K'd you or someone in your family, I think when they're found guilty, they should be led out to uh, 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 like an arena with just the family, or better yet, just turn them over to the dad. Just turn them over because, yeah, because the justice system often fails when bad people do bad things, especially international law, which is kind of a joke, because if that were true, Netanyahu would be in prison and so would, Bill Milikovsky. Sorry, I said, I never call him Netanyahu. His name is Milikovsky. Putin, people like that, and the rest of the bastard gang, including our guy. Just too much crap going on in the world. That's why I always say the best thing that could ever happen to the world would be for that alien species to come down and try to eat us. Then we would have to band together to defeat them. And the only way we're going to get unity is when we realize we're all the same. We're all the same. Doesn't matter what religion you are, what color you are, that you like to wear a skirt. Who fucking cares? Why does anybody care that, Johnny is now Joni? Who gives a shit? That's what makes them happy. Let them live it. Who cares? You know? It's just nonsense. What does matter is giving away, you know, unlimited amounts of money to foreign nationals to build infrastructure and a stronghold in a country without any oversight. That's what's happening here. You don't need to fight a war when they're already here. They already own your country. There's no need for bombs. It's kind of the new way to win a war, which is fucked up. True. Anyway, enough of that. By the way, this is a very famous food truck. This is my niece Shay's favorite thing in my neighborhood. This is the Los Tacos City Habanero, and it is exceptionally great. Everything they make is fantastic. It is fantastic. And I think I want one of those Jaritos because those are crazy. Let's see how much they charge for the Jaritos. Okay, I'm gonna go get one. I want the lemon lime one. My sugar's gonna go through the roof though, right? I want what do they have then? Pineapple, tamarind is gross. Fruit punch, mandarin, lime. Uh, I'm gonna go pineapple. Hold on, give me a second. That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna get Mandarin. Change my mind. Um, let's have a Mandarin honey toast. That's all. Yes, please. Thank you so much. Oh man, my sugar levels are going to be crazy tomorrow. This, if you've ever had this, is one of the craziest things you've ever seen in your life. I agree. Yeah, the grease is Mexican soda. Yeah, it's really great. Oh, and it is icy, freaking cold. Holy mackerel. Oh, caritos. I don't like tamarind. I think it's a gross flavor. Lemon lime. It's hard to choose her accent. I'm waiting for it to say like, "Oh my god, could you believe that?" By now, they totally cut me in the line too. But I'm a gentleman. And then wouldn't be so bad. Well, all I wanted was a soda. Liz murdered. Okay, let's look at the sugar. 150 calories, 37 grams of sugar. I'm just gonna have to drink a gallon of water tonight because I don't want them to say, "Hey, your A1C is high." I'm a little afraid of my blood sugar anyway because when I eat, I'm really tired. It knocks me out. I want to go right to sleep. It's muy difficile. Molto difficile. I murdered this. As you guys know, I'm a Diet Coke, Coke Zero person, but every once in a while, real sugar tastes good. Oh boy, that was mighty fine. Can I just say that? I'm gonna get sugar high from that thing. Please don't litter. I won't because I never litter. I was $3. It's $3. I mean, at a food truck. I mean, that beer was $12. Come on. It wasn't that cold. That was nearly frozen. It was nearly frozen. Selesky is ready to sacrifice his wife for the sake of power. Okay, so you're obviously on that team. Okay. Every weekday, roughly 1.41 million commuters pour into Manhattan for work at bikes. Yeah. I don't know. Full belly equals sleeping time. Yeah. I'm just not. Every once in a while, a real sugary soda tastes good. Like, hey, listen, don't think I don't like regular Coke. Sure, I do. It's delicious. Just I'd be 800 pounds. Therefore, I don't do it. No can do. I don't drink the Coke. No can do.
Nhà có được có mày cái là nhát chậm
That,
cái đúng không có kè.
what she said. So yeah. So listen, I used to have a guy, a veteran that lived in the ditch in front of my house. He was originally from Italy, moved to America, served his country, and he was forgotten. And we used to all like. I mean, he was a great guy. People used to let him shower. He was this wonderful guy who just got the system. Just they fucked him. They just forgot him. Is that Rachel? Is that woman smoking in the dog park? That's not a thing to do. Come on. Really? I'm all for live and let live, but lady, come on. So she is smoking in the dog park. I don't know about that. It's funny though. Okay, guys, I'm shot. Where am I having my knee surgery? Uh, email me and I'll let you know. $12 for beer with someone dancing on a table. No, that's just New York prices, man. It's just New York prices. Guys, I can't thank you enough for this fun. I'm glad we did this today. And my knee actually feels not so bad today. But now I'm gonna have to drink 8 gallons of water to flush all that sugar out of my system because there's 32 grams of sugar. I am not a sugar person. I'm not into cookies. I'm into bread. I want bread and pasta and crunchy stuff. My friend Todd used to say this, God rest his soul. My friend T Boy was the band tour manager. He did every job under the sun. Started with my band, went on to much acclaim. He's no longer with us. And he used to say, sweet stuff, fat stuff, crunchy stuff, something with cheese on it, spring water. Those are the things you need to survive in this world, you know? So thanks everybody for this. Thank you for the incredible. Is there a way for me to look at them all right now? I mean, so many amazing super chats. Thank you so much for that. I mean, it's like Blue Fridays away. Thank you so much. Let me see. Let me see if I can get them all on the screen at the right time. I want to thank you individually. Falky, of course. Uh, Roar the Tiger, you're a legend. And with you, all that you've gone through and all you've done for this country and you're in the world, we love you. Thank you so much. Kabari, I mean, my God, you maniac. Thank you so much. Watch that Bold and Bankrupt episode. You know what I'm talking about. And I was a little surprised. What am I missing? Hold on. Let me get down here. I don't want to miss anything. Hold on. I'm going to go zip, zip, zip. So I'm going to go quick. Let me see. Andrew, of course. Andrew. See, I can't do this like I do it on the other thing. I can just switch to it and see exactly what's happening. Uh, yeah. Cabaret, of course. And Mark in Brooklyn. Thank you so much. Just don't want to miss anybody because you were all so great. Okay, hold on. So after that. Anyway, if I missed you, I'll shout you out tomorrow. There it is. Oh, Carolyn Martin, 9.99. Wishing all the bashers a great evening. Hello, beautiful Carolyn Martin. Thank you so, so much. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for everything. You rule the world. It's Sunday, so go in peace to love and serve the best. In nomine Padre, Filii, Spiritus Sancti. Thanks so much. I'm gonna go ice my knee now that I just walked a while. And thanks for the sugar and the memories. You guys are just the best. Thank you so much. I love you all. I'll see you on Tuesday. Speedy Tuesday. Speedy Tuesday. Maybe it'll stay on the wrist all the time, but I have to wind it.